Separating Armstrong's cycling controversies from his contributions to fighting cancer might be the toughest part in defining his legacy now. Our Chris Sadeghi is live on the Lance Armstrong Bikeway downtown with more on what one cancer survivor told us about Armstrong and his foundation. Chris?
Well, Leslie, the name Lance Armstrong goes along with a lot of things. Bikeways, gyms, Tour de France victories, but only one of them deals with life and death, and that is cancer research. We talked with one cancer survivor who says his experience at Livestrong was everything about the cure.
I went to my doctor with complaints of stomach pain.
Earlier this year, a routine trip to the doctor's office changed Scot Maitland's life.
They thought I had a gallstone, but when I went to remove it, they found out it was a tumor.
How was he going to pay for it? What would life be like? Questions Scot had to answer, but had no clue how.
I also just didn't know what to do, There's no class that tells you, well, when you get cancer, this is how you handle it.
Then he walked through the Livestrong doors, and they helped him finance his surgery and provided him counseling as he began his fight against cancer. One thing he didn't learn at Livestrong was how to race bikes.
When you walk in the building, I believe there's one quote from Lance Armstrong, but everything else is about people who survive cancer or who have cancer.
But the controversy surrounding Lance Armstrong's career is why he's stepping down as chairman of Livestrong. In a statement, he says it's due in part to spare Livestrong from any further negative effects. Scot says it's disappointing, but respectable.
If it's going to keep the agency strong and help get people care they need, then I think that's the smart thing to do.
Armstrong's legacy is now in limbo, but for Maitland, that legacy is cemented.
In my mind, Lance Armstrong's a great philanthropist.
As for the yellow bracelet around his wrist, Scot says it's not about tour titles. It isn't about being the best. He wears it for more important reasons.
This is another way to let people know that I survived cancer.
And since its creation in 1997, Livestrong says they've serviced nearly 2.5 million cancer patients just like Scot. We're live in downtown Austin. Chris Sadeghi, KXAN News.